The task of determining which nations are the most powerful in the world is more challenging than it might initially appear. Power can manifest itself in a variety of forms, including military might, economic prowess, political clout, and cultural impact. The most powerful nations in the world are responsible for shaping global economic patterns, preserving robust militaries, and formulating foreign policies that have implications on a global scale. Great powers are countries that dominate the news cycle on a regular basis, have a significant impact on the economic landscape of the world, and have robust defense and military capabilities. However, there is no comprehensive list of such nations. But before we take a start, subscribe to our channel to enjoy more videos like this. Number 10. The United Arab Emirates. GDP, $4.2 billion. Population, 9.77 million. The United Arab Emirates, UAE, is a federation that consists of 7 emirates that are located on the southeastern tip of the Arabian Peninsula. 2 of the emirates that make up this country in the Middle East are particularly well-known travel destinations, Dubai and Abu Dhabi. The UAE Army has a total strength of 77,000 soldiers, 65,000 of them are on active service. The Gulf states' ground forces include 92 armored vehicles, 183 self-propelled weapons, 76 field guns, and 354 tanks. With a total of 554 aircraft, including 100 interceptor and attack aircraft, 39 transport aircraft, 146 training aircraft, 23 special mission aircraft, 3 refueling aircraft, 223 helicopters, and 30 assault helicopters, it is the air forces that rank it as the 20th largest air power in the world. The UAE also has 79 naval units, including 9 cruisers, 38 patrol boats, and 2 minesweepers, when it comes to sea forces. Number 9. Saudi Arabia. GDP, $793 billion. Population, 34.3 million. The landlocked nation in the heart of the Middle East is well known not only for its oil reserves but also for having one of the world's largest sand deserts. On the list of the most powerful nations in the world, the nation in question occupies the 9th spot overall. Since that time, Saudi Arabia has surpassed the United States to become the world's largest oil exporter and the world's 2nd largest oil producer. It also controls the world's 2nd largest oil reserves and the world's 4th largest gas reserves. The annual Global Food Policy Report ranks 142 countries, and Saudi Arabia is rated 21st out of those countries for the year 2022. It has a score of 0.2966 on the PWR asterisk, where a score of 0.0000 is considered to be perfect. According to the Syrian Fleet's data that was utilized in Flight Global's World Air Forces Directory 2022, Saudi Arabia now possesses the most robust collection of national air power in the Middle East area. The country's armed forces currently operate a combined total of 897 aircraft. Number 8. South Korea. GDP, $1.6 trillion. Population, 52 million. It is well known that South Korea has experienced rapid economic development in a relatively short amount of time. With its neighbor to the north, this East Asian country has one of the most heavily armed and fortified borders in the world. Conscription is in place in South Korea's armed forces. According to the official, the South Koreans also have an economy that allows them to purchase and maintain advanced military equipment. The official claimed that North Korea's conventional military capabilities are on the fall because of the country's economy and the austerity measures that have been taken by the government. Number 7. France. GDP, $2.6 trillion. Population, 67 million. France is one of the world's oldest countries and is famous for the variety of cultures that can be found within its borders. The nation is also one of the leading exporters of weapons in the world, in addition to being home to renowned fashion houses and museums of classical art. The wars of religion damaged France in the late 16th century, but a decisive 30 Years' War win over Spain restored France's position as the continent's superpower. France established its first colonial empire concurrently in Asia, Africa, and the Americas. France ranks second in terms of military might in Europe, behind just the UK and Italy, according to the ranking. Number 6. Japan. GDP, $5 trillion. Population, 126 million. Literacy rates in Japan are extremely high, and the country is also among the most technologically advanced on the planet. The nation, which can be broken up into 4 main islands, currently holds the number 6 spot on the list of the most powerful nations in the world. Japan has the 3rd largest economy in the world, with tremendous growth occurring in the second half of the 20th century following the Second World War. It plays a significant role in world affairs. It is a significant donor of aid and a global source of credit. The modern armed forces of the country were founded in 1954 as a self-defense force. Japan is now rated 5th in terms of total military strength, after the United States, Russia, China, and India, while its defense budget was ranked 6th among 140 countries. Number 5. United Kingdom. GDP, $2.8 trillion. Population, 67 million. The United Kingdom is widely regarded as one of the most advanced countries in the world. The island nation has a significant impact on the global economy, political landscape, scientific community, and cultural landscape. Internationally, the UK continues to exert significant economic, cultural, military, scientific, and political influence. It is a recognized nuclear weapons state, and it has one of the 5th or 6th highest defense budgets in the world. Since the organization's founding, the nation has been a permanent member of the Security Council. The UK is among the top 5 nations in 8 of the 9 major subcategories in the survey. In 5 of the categories, it comes in 2nd place globally. According to the audit's approach, Britain is one of only 3 global powers, earning the 2nd highest grade. Number 4. Germany. GDP, $3.8 trillion. Population, 83 million. The country in the European Union with the most people also has one of the biggest economies in the whole wide world. Both natural beauty and a rich heritage dating back more than 2,000 years can be found in this nation. Germany maintains its status as a global superpower. It is able to compete economically with other nations due to the robustness of its economy. The nation boasts a high literacy rate and a high average life expectancy for its citizens. Because of this, Germany is now considered to be one of the most powerful countries in the world. The German Federal Armed Forces, Bundeswehr, had a total strength of 183,638 active duty military personnel and 81,318 civilians as of February 28, 2022. This puts the Bundeswehr in the top 30 largest military forces in the world and makes it the 2nd largest military force in the European Union, behind France. Number 3. Russia. GDP, $1.7 trillion. Population, 144 million. It's no exaggeration to say that Russia is the biggest country on the planet. The transcontinental country that stretches across Eastern Europe and Northern Asia has borders with 16 different nations, making it the country with the most border neighbors in the world. It encompasses a total of 11 different time zones. This is why we rank Russia number 3 on our list. The Mount Oskan largest Russia is rich in energy resources. Russia's military largest is the largest tank fleet in the world, the 2nd largest aircraft fleet after the United States, and the 3rd largest submarine fleet after China and the United States. They are also well known to be a nuclear superpower with an unstable government in place for some time. Number 2. China. GDP, $14 trillion. Population, 1.4 billion. China has more people living in its territory than any other nation on Earth. Since 1949, the Communist Party has held power in this region, which is home to some of the world's earliest known civilizations. The nation spans across 5 different geographical time zones and has a total of 14 borders, second only to Russia in that regard. We ranked China 2nd on our list because it's a world leader in manufacturing and has the 2nd greatest GDP, that has a Communist Party leading the country. Also, over the course of the last few decades, the Chinese military has undergone a remarkable expansion in terms of both its size and its capabilities. Number 1. United States. GDP, $21 trillion. Population, 328 million. The United States of America, which is found in North America, is widely regarded as the most powerful country in the entire world. The US participates in NATO and is a prominent player in international affairs. It spends $601 billion on defense alone, which is more than the next 9 nations combined despite budget and other cuts. Due to its unparalleled economic and military dominance, we put the United States as number 1. With a democratic society as its cornerstone, the United States leads the world in tourism and has the highest GDP. The US Navy holds the record of aircraft carriers at 10. The world's most aircraft, most advanced technology, and largest and best-trained ground force all belong to the United States. Additionally, the US has the biggest nuclear arsenal in the world. What do you think about these strongest countries? Do let us know in the comments section. We love hearing your opinions. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go.